Let me just say this real quick, guys. So I want to tell you guys a story about something that happened to me years ago while I was still in school, the uni then. Why I'm saying this story is because I saw this post about a guy that invited a girl to a date and embarrassed her because of 12,000 naira food. First things first, I want to talk to the ladies. When you go on a date, apart from or aside from vex money that everybody is saying you must have vex money, that's one aside. Please and please stop ordering for things that you know that you cannot afford, or you know that on a normal day you cannot take yourself out and eat that at one sitting. Now, I wouldn't say 12k, bill is too much, neither is too small because everybody has their class. For me, if I take myself out or if I go out with friends, I spend more than that amount. So, and again, depending on the restaurant or where you guys must have been to, that will tell the price. There are some places you will go to, okay, a plate of food might everything might just amount to that 12,000 naira. So why there are some places that you go to, a plate of food can be 3,000 naira. So sometimes you don't have to be like, yay, 12k is too much. How what did she even eat safe? Depending on the location, you don't even know where the guy took the girl to. You don't know whether the location is a touch place that even one plate of food can even amount to that 12,000 naira. That's another excuse. Now another thing is, for ladies, before you go out with a guy, be sure of who or whom you are going out with. And don't just go out with any riffraff that tells you let's go out, except you're a hungry chick. Because only hungry girls that would, anybody that calls them for outing, they just run and they just go because they are hungry or they want to eat free food. Save yourself the embarrassment, especially looking at the video. That girl seemed calm and decent and. Now let me now go to the story I wanted to tell you. I went out on a date when I was in the uni. This guy, cute, pockish, he has been disturbing me, calling me, Vivian, when are you going to be free? We need to go out, blah 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 blah. Stop that. This cat thing. Come down from there. Come. I said you should come down. Come. See, next time I'm doing video, if you disturb me, I will wound you. Sorry guys, sorry about that. As I was saying, so while I was in the uni, there's this guy that kept disturbing me. Let's go out, he wants to take me out. This disturbance was too much. I was like, okay, let me just go out on the date. I was single at that time and I was like, let me go out. So we went to one fine lounge. Like me, I don't like local places. I like lounges with not too loud music, because when you go to all these local bars, their music is very very loud. So I don't like loud music. I like music that is quite moderate or subtle, so that as I'm having a conversation, especially for a first date, as I'm having conversation with you, I would be able to hear what you're saying. So we got to the place now, and that place is very very chilling. I won't lie. Like, their things are quite expensive but affordable. So I got there. Me, I love red wine a lot. I ordered for red wine. I think at that time the red wine was about 4k or so. Then I ordered for chicken and chips, which I know that on my own, if I take myself out, I can afford those things. I can pay by myself, and I always move around with card or cash. That's the so-called vex money. But at that point, I was not considering vex money thinking like that, because I know that normally I can just take myself out, and the guy looked so too sharp. I was like, this guy no fit forehand now. You get. I got there now. So after eating, the guy was like, he wanted water. He was just drinking water while we were talking and everything. He was like, okay, after now, that I'll follow him and go home. And me, I was like, I don't understand. This is the first time we are meeting officially, like face to face, and we are seated, and you want me to follow you home. I said, no, that's not going to happen. After this date, I'm going straight to my house. Before you know it, the guy's countenance changed, and he now told me that he's looking for his card. Though that's after I must have eaten and we must have discussed. He said he's looking for his card, he cannot find his card. It's like he left it at home. And I said, okay, so what's going to happen? He said he doesn't know if I have cash there so that I can pay for what I took. He didn't even say we took because he ordered for water. So now he's not as if he said I took. So he now said, okay, that the only thing he has here is 500 naira, which is in his pocket. And he was like, he's going to use the 500 to pay for the water. That if I have change, that he's going to do transfer to me. You know, that kind long story. And I laughed. I already knew what's going to happen. I knew it because I refused to follow him home. So that's why most times, watching that video, you guys should not just judge what happens. Because it won't take a normal guy that has sense to just act that way that guy acted. So now, the situation surrounding that incident that happened to me is that I had refused to go home with him after the date. So his countenance changed gradually. And he now decided that he forgot his card at home. And he had only 500 naira, which can pay for the bottled water he took. Are you guys seeing the guy that is happening there? Okay. And me being a very, very crazy person, I knew where it was heading to. I just told him, so you cannot do transfer. Since you want to do transfer when you get home, so you cannot do transfer here to my phone where you're with your phone. He said this is phone that is using cannot do transfer. He has another phone at home. And meanwhile, he was not having his token. He uses token to do transfer. And I said, no problem. I brought out my card. Everything I spent was about 10,000 naira or more than or less than. So I paid. When I'm done paying, he wasn't like that he should go and drop me home. I said no, never mind. I can go home on my own. I booked a taxi. Then I left. He was like, okay, I should just send him my account. I was like, okay. I just sent the account, not in expectation of anything. And before you knew it, bam, I didn't hear from the guy again. One day, I now met this guy on the road. The guy now started laughing when he saw me. I said, I don't understand. Why are you laughing? He said, nothing, no. And I said, so, I talked to him face to face. I said, so, because of 10K bill, you just stop talking to me because you think I want to collect the money from you. So, and I said, because I did not follow you home. So what if I did not have the money? I was asking the guy, what if I did not have that money at that point? So you would have embarrassed me. The guy said, So what I want to say is sometimes we don't know the circumstances surrounding a particular event. You get, and this can happen to anybody. So we girls should be careful of whom, especially if you're a decent girl. Be careful of whom you go on a date with, because these men here are crazy. Sometimes I decide where I want to go on a date. I will tell you this is where I want to go because that place I'm comfortable with the place. I'm sure of their prices. I'm sure of if anything happens, like there are sometimes that you might even have the vex money. What if it's not enough? What if your transfer does not go? You might go to a place you're comfortable with because they know you and you used to hang out there. You can save yourself the embarrassment. Then you should have someone that is aware of where you're going to. If anything happens, you call the person. So that's what I want to just say. Thank you.